name is Elizabeth Zibelich. I had the gastric sleeve surgery. I have lost 147 pounds so far. My surgery was late January, January 23rd. I had started my pre-op diet December 2nd. Lost, I think, 35 pounds before surgery, just cutting out the carbs and watching my water intake and watching the sugars. And then after the surgery, I lost the rest of it, and it's been an incredible experience. One of the things that I particularly noticed when I walked in was the seating. The seating, there are chairs with arms, normal size. However, there were also larger chairs with arms. It was nice to come into a place that accommodated me, where I felt welcome. Because for me, one of the things as I had gained weight through my life, you know, I was afraid of chairs with arms because you either don't fit or you go to get up and you take the chair with you. You know, it really said to me that you've thought about every little thing, which is important. You know, especially as a patient, you don't want to go in and be like, well, I couldn't fit in their chairs, you know, what other details are they missing? So it was nice to feel welcomed into the waiting room space, even in that aspect. So even from the start, I felt welcomed here. You know, with you guys, you get a full year of follow-up with this. So you know that somebody is always there to keep you on path, which was definitely a selling point for me. Because if I was going to do this, I didn't want to go back to the way I was. And I knew that having that guidance would help me through. I'd always been a bigger girl, which, you know, I tried to rock it as best I could. It didn't typically bother me. But 2.5 years ago, I was a tour guide, and I was crossing the street with a tour group behind me, and I got hit by a truck. It caused a world of hurt. It actually broke my back and caused a whole bunch of other problems. Through that, I ended up gaining more weight because I couldn't really move. How do you try and lose weight when you can't exercise, when, you know, everything seems to be falling apart around you? My, you know, depression really started taking a hold, and I was just not a happy person at the time. At that point, towards the end of all of that, I had hit 428 pounds, and I was miserable. And so I really needed to make a change. I hurt every day. I didn't want to move. I was basically stuck in my bed most of the time. I'd go to run an errand and immediately come home and just lie down. So I had to make a change. And for me, because of the accident, this was the only way that I could do it. I had to use it as a tool to help me through. So I, you know, made the choice, and it has been the best choice that I could have ever made. I do not regret it one bit. It has definitely not been an easy road, but through the staff here, you know, they've been completely supportive and have helped me make the changes that I need to make in order to make it easier. You know, just talking to the staff and suggestions that they have given me to try and help me through, which was important to me when I decided to have this surgery. You know, going through this, I didn't feel alone when I came here. Well, I have lost 148 pounds now. I am down to 281, actually. So I went from 428 pounds to 281 pounds, and still going. This was the best decision I ever could have made, and I don't regret it for a minute.